Hey YouTubers, Jess1 here. I've just got a glass cabinet given to me yesterday, and well, although it needs a little bit of work, a bit of sanding, a bit of painting, it's got a few patches that needs repairing. I'm just about to tape it up now and give it a touch up with some paint if I got it. Few scratches, but I reckon with a bit of love and care it should come up pretty cool. So yeah, there you have it. So I'm just going to do my work and show you the finished result. Catch ya. Hey guys, back again. I'm just going to put some adhesive on the bottom of this base. This is the stuff here. It's just a what do you call it, ultra grip adhesive for plasterboard. That's good enough. And I've got some stones here, bits of different types of stones, some silver ones there. Doesn't really matter what colour they are because I'm going to paint them anyway. Okay, I'm going to put the adhesive on and throw those stones on, and put a few little, I think it's the end of a broom, some brush tips. Chuck them in the ground as well to make it look like plants. Yeah, and give it a spray over later and see how it turns out. And there you go guys, my little diorama base. I'm going to have another level of glass halfway up, but basically it's yeah, just to do my poses or whatever I need to do in this, you know, enough room to put a car, and yeah, the Hulk and all the big characters will fit in this now, and I'll have a set of drawers which I can put on my bits and pieces. Hey guys, back again. I finally got my cabinet into my spare room, and yeah, I've got it in here. Love it, love it, love it, love it. It's got a real good feel to it. I love the size of it, the overall size. I put in as many characters as I could get in there, a lot of my custom stuff, and basically cleaned out all my loose figurines that I had lying around that weren't in this display cabinet here, and just to see how many I could actually get in there without being squashed in there, of course. And I got 14 in there, 14 characters, 14 figurines. So yeah, you're really wrapped with the size of it. Just got to get another glass second level there, so I can start putting my figurines in the places that I want to put them. Okay, just getting back to my diorama here. Yeah, I'm really happy with the colourings. I probably used about 4 or 5 different spray packs on variations of different brown, dark browns and light browns, and there's actually a green in there as well, which is hard to believe, but just to get this sort of mixed tone that I've established. It was good fun doing it. I really like mixing up the colours. I've always liked mixing my spray packs, so I just get a buzz out of doing it. And I spray from different angles, so like come in. What the hell was that? Anyways, the skeleton's fallen in half. Okay. Yeah, from different angles, spray from different angles, you know, from the east and west, and this is the result that I've got. I sponged it over with a dark brown just to get the desired effect that I wanted to get, and as you can see, it's come up quite well. Can't wait to get like, I can do a lot of posing and stuff in there. I've always wanted a diorama setting in a large spaced area, so this was just perfect for me. And this originally was quite badly warped, so I evened it out with the adhesive to get a nice flat surface. But it was quite bad in this area here. It was lifted up, so I put more adhesive in this to balance it, and covered up the ugliness of the base, because it'd been left out in the weather, and that's why I basically got it for free. Plenty of space in there, sprayed inside there. I think the only issue I had was down here, which you probably can't even see. The base, the bottom board had lifted a little bit from being weathered, but that's fine, you know, that's, you can hardly see it. A couple of little scratches, which you probably won't even be able to see. Where are they? Yeah, just there's a scratch. There's a scratch in the back too. But you know, the purpose of this was to keep my figurines collection dust free and no dirt, you know, and preserve them as best way as I can, you know, without. So having them in this glass cabinet has made me really happy. And I had plenty of. This is freaky. The drawers stop exactly level 40 centimeters the top of the screen that I use. So it's just like this screen is not getting in the way of anything being displayed in my cabinet. So I'm just going to step back. Oops. Yeah, huge. Yeah, huge bloody cabinet. Not as big as the IKEA one, but that also will be able to go over, sit where the Bruce Lee poster is. I can stick that cabinet up there where all my Ashley Woods figurines are at the moment. I can stick that cabinet up there and not collide with the roof at all, because it measures, I think it's like 11.5 inches, and I got about 10.75 inches on that green cupboard thing there. So yeah, I can move it around if I do require another IKEA shelf, which I probably will, similar to this one here. I can put it down on my Jarrah desktop over here, and yeah, this is a really big desk of mine, so it's fully Jarrah, and it's got it's a massive desk, so I can put lots of stuff on it, strong as. So yeah, that's what I have. This is what I've done so far. So I've got a repaired, looks, I think it was an old display unit, like jewelry cabinet or something like that they had in the shop. So really, I've got the back of it facing me, so I can get access through the sliding doors and the cupboards there. But I think the other side would have been, like in the shop, it would have been displayed. So yeah, it doesn't matter. But it had a few chips on it, you know, just here, some chips. But you know, I'm not really fussed about the scratches and the chips, to tell you the truth, because, as I said earlier, it's about keeping your figurines dust free and protected. So looking forward to getting my 1966 Batmobile when it comes out and it's released, or on pre-orders. I'll be putting it probably down here on the diorama setting there to look all it's part of. Spectacular. I'm a big fan of the 1966 Batman series, always have been, always will be, and I just can't wait till that car come out. I tell you, I want to be all over it like a rash. And the Batman and the Robin and everything else that comes with that series, we'll all be there. I will be there, trust me. Okay, so yeah, so I'm sort of preparing, you could say, for the big finale. But yeah, can't wait. Probably going to put some lighting, probably maybe inside there, up the top, maybe up the top there in the corners, going downwards, or from downwards upwards. Haven't worked it out, but all my wiring can go inside this intro here and into the cupboards, so that's cool. So yeah, just go to show you can get. Well, my mate gave me this just out of the blue. I didn't even know he had one. but I'm glad I got it and saved it from being well, thrown in the tip, because it could have been in another year's time thrown away, because it would have been stuffed, because the plyboard and all that didn't like the weathering, wasn't going too cool. So yeah, I've managed to save it and restore it, and did a nice diorama setting there, and you know, squeezed in 14 figures into that case. So 14 figures is a lot of figures to squeeze into a case, so I'm really happy with that. For such a small room that I'm in, it's come up really well. So all you guys out there, you know, just look around. You can find these sort of things anywhere, mate, and you'll save yourselves a fortune, because half the time they just gets thrown out. Okay, well, that's my my end of my restoration for my cabinet. Hope you guys enjoyed my little video, and that's it for me. Test Jess 1 out. Catch ya.